Hi everyone, my name is Kate. Welcome back to my wondernetting channel, and today's video is super interesting and super cute because we're gonna crochet with you fingerless gloves. And these gloves are special because I made them to match my crochet socks. Tutorial for the crochet socks you can find on my channel. I think this set is perfect Christmas gift, so be sure to make them not only for yourself but for all of your loved ones. You can make any picture you like on the gloves, on the socks to make them more custom made. To complete this set as a gift, you can make a scarf maybe with the same stitch, or maybe a beanie, or maybe even a bonnet. I have a tutorial on my channel to the bonnet. It is red, but you can make it in white color with pink ties to complete the whole set, so be sure to check it out. About these gloves, they're super easy and quick to crochet. I made both in 3 hours. By the way, you can turn these gloves into the mittens. Just crochet the top part of the gloves the same way as the toe of the socks, and the same way with the thumb. And before we start, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like this video, and leave your comments. What do you think about these fingerless gloves, about the whole set, fingerless gloves and socks? You should know that your likes and your comments are inspiring me a lot. So let's get started. We will need 2 skeins of yarn, 100 grams, 110 meters. I have acrylic yarn. Also some yarn for edging. I have pink cotton yarn. Also hooks 5 and 5 millimeters and 4 and 5 millimeters. Scissors, markers, and that's all. Start with a chain of 35 or any number of air loops that you want. It depends on the desired height of the gloves. This is my chain and it's 24 centimeters. You should know that it will shrink a little bit. And this is my desired height. And right now we need to change our hook to a smaller one and crochet 5 slip stitches with smaller hook. Start with the second loop from the hook, insert the hook into the loop, grab the yarn, pull it out, and crochet first loop into the second loop. It's a slip stitch, and we need to crochet 5 slip stitches with smaller hook. After that, change the hook to the normal size and continue crocheting as usual, slip stitches, and with the last 5 loops at the end of the chain, we again will crochet with smaller hook. We need to make like that so the bottom and the top of the glove will not be too wide. These are my 5 last loops, so change the hook to the smaller and crochet 5 slip stitches with a smaller hook. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we crochet first 5 stitches and last 5 stitches with smaller hook only when we are crocheting up to the top of the glove. The top of the glove is where we have a T, and when we'll crochet down all the stitches, we're gonna crochet with usual hook size. So right now with usual hook size, make chain 1, turn your work, and from the second loop from the hook through the back loop only, start crocheting slip stitches until the end of the row. I'm finishing this row, and this is the bottom of the glove. Right now make chain 1, turn your work, and change the hook to the smaller one because we will crochet up. And when we're crocheting up, first 5 slip stitches we crochet with smaller hook, from the second loop from the hook through the back loop only, 5 first stitches make with smaller hook, then change the hook to the normal size, and the last 5 slip stitches crochet again with smaller hook. These are 5 last stitches. Change the hook to the smaller one and finish this row with a smaller hook size. The next row is row down, so all the stitches you need to crochet with usual hook size. Then make chain 1, turn your work, change the hook to the normal size, and like this we need to crochet, I will count by braids, by these braids, 6 braids or 11 rows in total. These rows will be before our thumb. And right now the height is 21 centimeters, so continue crocheting the same way. Don't forget to change the hook size when we're crocheting up. So I made 6 braids, 3, 4, 5, 6. From the other side I have 5 braids, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 braids. So in total it's 11 rows. The width is almost 5 centimeters, 4.5. Right now, from the top to the bottom, we need to count 17 stitches and put a marker on the 17th stitch. We're gonna crochet the area for the thumb. So make chain 1, turn your work with usual hook size, crochet 17 slip stitches down. So this distance is the height from the top of the glove to the base of the palm under the thumb. Then make chain 1, turn your work and crochet 17 slip stitches up. And don't forget to crochet the last 5 slip stitches with smaller hook size. Chain 1, turn your work and crochet down 15 slip stitches. Leave 2 stitches, make chain 1, turn your work and crochet 15 slip stitches up. Don't forget about last 5 stitches with smaller hook size. Chain 1, turn your work and crochet 13 slip stitches down. Don't crochet the last 2, make chain 1, turn your work and crochet 13 slip stitches up. Chain 1, turn your work and crochet 11 slip stitches down. Leave the last 2, chain 1, turn your work, and crochet 11 slip stitches up. Chain 1, turn your work, almost done. Crochet 9 slip stitches down. Leave 2 loops. Chain 1, turn your work, and crochet 9 slip stitches up. This is what we should get, and on your palm it should look like this. So this seam will be on the side of the arm. The width right there is 9 centimeters, the height here 10 centimeters, and the height there is 4 centimeters. Right now put a marker on the loop where we finished, because the thumb we will start crocheting separately. So you need to take either a second skein of yarn or find the other end in the middle of this skein. Now we are going to crochet the thumb separately. Make chain of 7 or as many loops as you want. This will be the height of your thumb. The height of my thumb will be around 4 centimeters. Here you can see the steps up, and we need to insert the hook into the topmost loop above the braid, like a little bump right here. Insert the hook into the next loop, right over there. Grab the yarn, pull it out, and crochet first loop into the next 2 loops, like this. Then we have one more stitch right here. Make slip stitch, then insert the hook into the little bump above the braid, like this, and into the next stitch right here, and make a slip stitch. Then into the next stitch, make slip stitch, then into the little bump, and into the next stitch, make a slip stitch, then into the next stitch, again slip stitch, then into the little bump, and into the next stitch, make slip stitch, the last stitch, and into the little bump, and into the next stitch, make slip stitch, like this. So we joined our thumb, and right now just continue crocheting until the end of the row as usual. Chain 1, turn your work, change the hook size, and we need to crochet until the end of the chain. So here is my chain, and right now we need to twist it like this and insert the hook into the back loops, into these little bumps. I have here 7 loops, so I need to crochet 7 slip stitches, and the last 2 slip stitches, crochet with smaller hook. Change the hook and the last 2 loops crochet with smaller hook. Chain 1, turn your work, change the hook to the normal size, and crochet as usual with slip stitches until the end of the row. So we need to crochet regular rows up and down and crochet 9 braids in total for the thumb, or 18 rows in total. Don't forget to change the hook size when you're crocheting up, and the last 2 stitches on the thumb crochet with smaller hook. And this is what you should get. This is the first braid. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 braids in total. And from the other side, 9 braids too. The width is 7 centimeters, so this part should fit completely on your thumb. And right now we join the loops for the thumb together. Insert the hook into the first loop, through the front loop only, from this side, and from the other side through the front loop only too, and make a slip stitch. Then into the next stitches through the front loop only, from one side and from the other side, and make a slip stitch. So in total I need to crochet 7 slip stitches. This is the number of stitches that I have only for the thumb. At the end, chain 1, and you can cut the yarn. Pull out the loop. The thumb is done, and for the left hand it will look like this, and for the right hand the crocheted part will be on top. The left and right arms are crocheting exactly the same way. So on top of the glove you can remove the marker because we continue crocheting with this loop. Make chain 1 and turn your work. You need to crochet right now 9 slip stitches down. So that we don't have a hole here, along with the last stitch, we need to grab this loop and make a slip stitch with 2 loops on the hook. Then make chain 1, turn your work and crochet 9 slip stitches up, and don't forget to crochet last 5 stitches with smaller hook. Chain 1, turn your work, change the hook size to the normal, and we need to add 2 more stitches and crochet 11 stitches down. Don't forget about the last 11th loop right over there, it's always hiding. And right now insert the hook into the little bump of the braid right over there. Then into this free loop, if you have it, so we don't have a hole right here, and into the next loop after the thumb. And we need to keep the braid on the front side, so turn the braid slightly and crochet through the back loop right here. Make a slip stitch through all the loops on the hook. And crochet 1 more slip stitch. Chain 1. As you can see, we're keeping our braid. Turn your work, and right now we have 11 stitches. From the second loop from the hook, crochet 11 slip stitches up. Chain 1, turn your work, and right now we need to add 2 more stitches and crochet 13 slip stitches down. Insert the hook into the little bump and into the next stitch and make a slip stitch. Then into the next one we have 13 stitches, chain 1, turn your work, and crochet 13 slip stitches up. Chain 1, turn your work, and right now we need to add 2 more stitches and crochet 15 slip stitches down. Insert the hook into the little bump and into the next stitch and make slip stitch. And next slip stitch. we have 15 stitches, chain 1, turn your work and crochet 15 slip stitches up. Chain 1, turn your work, and the last one we need to add 2 more stitches, so in total we have 17 slip stitches. Crochet 17 slip stitches down. Into the little bump and into the next stitch, make slip stitch, and into the next one. So in total we have 17 stitches, chain 1, turn your work and crochet 17 slip stitches up. So this is what we should have, and right now we need to crochet all the way down. So continue crocheting this row as usual. I'll show you how to join that step to the main part. As usual, insert the hook into the little bump, then into the next stitch and make slip stitch, and continue crocheting until the end of the row. And this is what we should have, and right now continue crocheting just usual rows up and down. We need to crochet 6 braids in total, or 11 rows. It's the same number as we crocheted at the very beginning. So I finished my rows, and right now the width is 17 centimeters and the circumference of my hand is also 17 centimeters. So from the thumb I have here 6 braids from one side, and from the other side 6 braids too. Let's join edges together, wrong side out. Insert the hook into the first stitch right here, grab the loop and pull it out. And crochet 1 loop on the hook. Then insert the hook into the next stitch and through the back loop of the stitch from the other side. And make a slip stitch. Again into the next stitch and through the back loop from the other side and make a slip stitch. So join the same way until the end. This is what you should get. At the end, chain 1 and cut the yarn, and let's turn it right side out. And as you can see, the seam is invisible. Let's try it on, and I want to show you the difference between crocheting the glove with only one hook size and crocheting it with two hook sizes. As you can see, where only one hook size was used, the top and bottom of the glove are very wide. So I totally recommend you to use two hook sizes, one smaller, one bigger, so the glove will fit better. Let's make the edging. We will insert the hook right between the braids, right over here, and I will use the smaller hook size that will fit my yarn for edging. Make a starter loop, insert the hook into the loop between the braids, and pull out the loop. Crochet one loop on the hook. Then insert the hook into the same place and make a single crochet. Grab the yarn, pull it out, and crochet two loops on the hook. Then make yarn over, insert the hook into the same place and make double crochet, crochet first two loops, then two more. Then again into the same place, make single crochet again, like this. Then insert the hook into the next loop between the braids and repeat the same. Single crochet, then double crochet into the same place, and single crochet into the same place. Then again insert the hook into the next loop between the braids and repeat the same single crochet, double crochet and single crochet into the same loop. And crochet like that all over the top on the glove, all over the top of the thumb, and all over the bottom of the glove. At the end, join the row with a slip stitch into the first stitch, chain 1 and cut the yarn. So all we have left to do is to make a bow. Make a starter loop and insert the hook where you want to start a bow. Grab this loop and pull it out from the inside out. Then insert the hook into the next stitch in that direction where you want and make a slip stitch. Grab the yarn from the inside out and make a slip stitch. So this way we need to make all the bow. It will take some time, but it's worth it. At the end, just cut the yarn and pull out the loop. If you want to start from the other side, start the same way. And at the end, of course, hide all the ends through the stitches. Make a few knots around the stitches, cut the yarn and make the second glove exactly the same way, but don't forget to make the bow from the other side. And this is what you should get. The height of my glove is almost 19 centimeters, 18.5 centimeters. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. As you can see, it's quite simple. If you have any questions, feel free to add them in the comments. Also, don't forget to crochet socks to go with these fingerless gloves. And here's a little secret for those who watched until this moment. Next week there will be a tutorial on crochet beanie in the same aesthetic to complete the set. So don't miss out. Make sure to subscribe, like and leave your comment. It's really important, and see you in the next video. Bye, kitties!